So hello friends, most of time you go abroad, your residential status as per income tax changes to non-resident, but you forget to take care of some important parts or important, you can say, amendment or changes or updates which can come back later and haunt you. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you 5 such things which you have to do once your residential status changes to non-residents. So let's begin. So hello friend, my name is C. Arun Tiwari, and in today's video I'm going to share such 5 important steps which you have to take, you should take once you become non-resident. So step number 1, you have to update your PAN card status, because most of us understand when we go abroad and we file our return as a non-resident, our status automatically changes in our PAN card, but that doesn't happen. For changing status in the PAN card, you have to apply for the update, filling up the form for PAN card update. So there is a form available, you have to fill up. You don't have to change anything, you just only have to indicate that your residential status is now non-resident. So first step, you have to take that, change status in your PAN card. How it will help you? Because later on, once even you are not filing the return, because there is no that much income from India, you will not receive notice, because then income tax people will come to know that your status has been now non-resident and possibly you are earning your income from abroad. So that first step you must do once your status changes to non-resident. Now non-resident means not that you are settled permanently abroad. It only applies that you have taken a job abroad and you are staying outside India more than 182 days. So once you have this clarity that now you're going to stay in India for more than 182 days in a year, better you update your PAN card status. Second step, important step you have to take once you become a non-resident is open a NRO account and NRE account. So NRO account is same like a saving account. Even you can convert your existing saving account as a NRO account. So all your Indian income, whatever interest, dividend, whatever you are getting from Indian sources should be credited to NRO account only, and whatever your foreign incomes are there, they should be first credited to NRE account. I have seen in most of cases, especially the merchant navy people, they are transferring their salary directly to their saving accounts. There is a chances that in that case you have to pay taxes on your salary income, which is credited directly to your saving income, because basically it is received in India. So the better idea always, if once you become you are a seafarer, if you want to send money to India, first send it to your NRE account and then you send it to NRO account, especially if you are receiving directly from your employer. In case of other people who are like working abroad, mostly they have their account there, and from there they can directly transfer to NRO account. So always change your banks to NRO and open another account as a NRE. Okay, so this is the second step you have to take. Third step you have to take, you have to stop contribution into PPF. But yes, you can maintain your PPF balance. You don't have to sell it, you don't have to vacate it. Okay, so if you are contributing to PPF after becoming a NRE, you will not be able to contribute further. However, you can maintain balance whatever you have before you become NRE. Now step number 4 is very important, and the step number 4 is basically, if you're going out, better you register a power of attorney on name of maybe your parents or maybe your on the name of your spouses, so that for the small things you don't have to come down to India and sign the papers. It may be maintenance of your bank account, it may be like maintenance of your flat or some other properties. You can simply appoint somebody near and dear who basically you trust, and you can register a limited purpose or specific power of attorney, so that they can take care, they can represent you, they can take care, they can take document on your behalf. Otherwise, most of cases what happen that these things will the documents will not be delivered to anybody else, you know about it. So this small step before you go outside India can help you a lot of way, and lots of things can be managed on your behalf without you being present here for all these purposes. Now last but not the least important point is, don't forget to file your ITR return for that particular year, because most of cases what happen, you don't become NRI as soon as you step out from India. Okay, it generally takes more than 182 or 183 days to stay outside India to become a non-resident. In most of cases, suppose we are leaving India in the month of December, so we have to file our return for the income earned from April to December. So these things I have seen most of the cases NRI forget. As soon as they step outside India, they forget about Indian tax. But what happened, these things come back and bite them later, and which become a very big thing. I have seen people forget to file their return even then when they are receiving a salary 50-60 lakhs. And understand, it is not about you will pay the same taxes even then. The interest itself will be more than taxes. And don't forget, once you receive a notice, you don't have to only pay the taxes and interest part. You have to cough up the penalty, and penalty is which should not be happen with anybody else, because the penalty can be anything between 100% to 300% of your tax amount. So it's simple, you understand the example. Suppose if you have to pay taxes of 1 lakh rupees and later on you get a notice, so your penalty can be anything between 1 lakh to 3 lakhs, and you will end up paying tax plus interest plus penalty, which can be 5-6 lakhs or even more than the income. I have seen that cases, because the interest itself multiply by almost 2 to 3% per month, and you definitely will not like to get into that kind of situation. So what is the easiest way out? Even you go outside, you can contact somebody even from the foreign country and file your return in the year when you are a resident in India, and all the income you can disclose whichever you have earned. Another thing you understand, even you become a NRI, you have to keep an eye on your Indian income, because that income you have to report every year, and that income you have to keep an eye. The income is not more than 2.5 lakhs and there is no problem, but generally I recommend to file return every year, because what happens then, it becomes a habit, and in the year when you should file the return, you don't miss out the return. Because most of cases I have seen, the NRI generally they don't file return, and then all of a sudden sometime they sell their shares or sell the property and they forget to file return even in that year. So what happened then? Of course the same thing which I told you earlier. So easiest way, even you are not in India, it just costs a little bit money, but it gives you a lot of peace of mind. Lots of people talk practically or theoretically on this. I will simply talk, even suppose you pay 3,000 to 4,000 rupees, it worth the peace of mind you get it, because every year somebody will check your bank account and other things and file whatever transaction they should report. So these are 5 things which I told you, which should keep in mind whenever you are moving out of India, either as a employment or you are moving permanently or whatever way, or you are moving as a sailor. So all these 5 things you have to do. Just for the purpose of repeating, I will just summarize. So step number 1, you have to update your PAN card, change the status as a non-resident. Step number 2, PPF account, if you are contributing, you have to stop contributing, but you can manage the balance. Step number 3, you can open 2 accounts. One account is NRO, which is basically you can convert your saving account into NRO, and then you open an NRE account. For sailors, most important part, always credit your salary in NRE account, not in NRO account directly or saving account directly, because then the taxation may arise. Step number 4, appoint a power of attorney holder, somebody in your family, so that they can manage small things on your behalf and you don't have to bother all about that when you are abroad. And step number 5, don't forget to file return for the year, for that particular year, before you become a non-resident Indian. So hope these 5 steps, if you take care, lots of problems will be sorted out and you will not face any you can say hardship or especially unwanted notices from income tax departments. So that's all in this video. If you like this video, please like, subscribe and share with your other NRI friends. If you have any query related to NRI taxation or NRI legal point of view, for example, you want to know about wills, you want to know about gift deed, you want to know about family settlements, you can put all queries in the comment section. Either me or my team will come back and reply to those questions. That's all in this video. Thank you. Have a nice day.